Alrighty, it's Kentucky Ballistics time, and this is Punt Gun versus Safe. Because I, as a budding thief, crime entrepreneur, and willing bank robber, need to know the structural integrity of a Winchester safe, specifically circa 1982, with the capacity of withstanding a giant custom-made blunderbuss. Let's see what he has to say. And remember, stick a thumb in it.
This is gonna be hilarious.
I'm sure it will.
So scared. Yeah.
20 minutes later.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today, we're gonna shoot a gun safe with a pump gun.
Oh no! I certainly hope this this safe can withstand the brunt force trauma of a custom-made cannon, and that whoever accidentally locked themselves inside this thing isn't going to suffer dire consequences. For content.
I'm in the gun safe, you dummy! Why are we moving? Oh, this is not funny anymore. You let me out, I gotta use the bathroom.
Wow. Still better character development than most modern Marvel TV shows.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics.
Yeah!
And today, we are gonna shoot a gun safe with the punt gun.
We're gonna
If you do
make
not know
that
what a
safe
punt
need
gun
to
is,
put a thumb in
well,
it.
This is one right here. Take a
Oh,
look.
there it is.
It has got a 6-foot
God,
barrel. It's 9
it
foot long,
looks
weighs
even weirder in
150
daylight.
pounds, and
The last
produces
thing we watched for this
800
was so
pounds of
overcast I could barely see the
Basically,
details.
she be
That is
kicking.
absurd.
And today we're gonna see
It
what would happen
never,
if
like, I can
somebody
never
was
get
trying
over
to
just how
break
wild
into
that
your
thing
gun
looks.
safe with a punt gun. But before we get started with today's video, I want to say thank you to today's sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made.
Yep.
History. War Thunder is full
They're not
of
paying
awesome
me,
features,
so
and
I'm
one of
not
my
shilling.
favorite is the
Until
X-ray damage
War
meter.
Thunder sponsor
If
me,
your vehicle
I ain't.
or an enemy is destroyed, War Thunder shows you exact description down below or the
Yeah,
pinned
sorry. Until
comment.
War Thunder
New
sponsors me,
and
I ain't
returning
interested.
players
Sorry.
that haven't played in 6 months will also
Bow
receive
Slime
a
and
massive
Auburn
bonus
Nightmare, thank you for your
pack
follows.
across all platforms. This includes multiple.
Oh my
premium
God, it just keeps
vehicles, the
going.
exclusive vehicle Eagle of Valor 100. So get it, little wagon. Be strong.
I don't know what this safe did so audaciously to this man to make him want to shoot it, but I'm sure the crime this thing committed was probably horrifying. He's so strong.
Toes. So you can't just shoot a gun safe. This
Where's
needs
the
to
man
be
inside of
realistic.
it?
And if you have a gun safe at home, you're probably going to have guns in it. So today I have 3 shotguns to put in our gun safe.
Legitimately, my dad... So in England, you guys know we're not allowed guns. England's gun laws are horrifyingly strict. The only thing you're allowed in England are shotguns, bolt-action rifles, and sports rifles. No pistols at all, aside from black powder revolvers and sports pistols which fire pellets. And my dad used to take me shooting all the time. My dad was a gun nut. In fact, I get my gun nuttery from him. We owned an exorbitant number of vintage rifles and shotguns. However, our gun safe looked a lot less modern than this. It was essentially just a giant solid steel reinforced block with a door.
I am not going to be locking this gun safe today because there is a good chance that we are going to smash our keypad and then we will not be able to open it. Normally, I'd be okay with that, but today I am very interested to inspect the damage on the inside of the safe. I am very excited to see what our results are.
And yes,
so
I'm
let's
eating my
go get
calorie,
loaded
mate.
up
No,
and get
I'm not
started.
regretting the choice. I'm oddly growing attached to them, even if they do dry my mouth up more than your mum's Gucci.
So our first shot with the punt gun today is going to be with some ammo we have never used on the channel before. We are going to use some golf ball shot.
You, stop to ask if you could. You never stop to ask if you should.
The punt gun.
So what, you're just gonna
has
put a bunch of,
9 or
like,
10
gunpowder
golf balls
behind
inside
those?
it right now, honestly, I lost count. It's 9 or 10, and we are going to fire them at the gun safe. Now, I do not expect these to penetrate. I expect them to probably bounce all over the place. So I'm going to be hiding behind my truck. Oops, almost forgot.
Safety.
Oh, okay, I'm going to get down here real good and deep because do not want to get hit with a golf ball. Here we go.
Surely the golf ball's just going to shatter on impact. Oh my god. I mean, having played mini golf in my life, I know the pain and absolute catastrophic sensation of somebody punting a golf ball at your shins. However, I do believe that pales in comparison to the sensation of it being fired out of a cannon at center of mass. The name's Bond. Mr. Duke, can you imagine James Bond using this thing? Oh my god. What? That actually kind of crumpled the... Winchester needs to up their game on their store boxes. Jesus!
Wow. Okay. So, golf balls in a
That
punt
did
gun
so much more damage than what I was
are
expecting.
actually
What the hell?
pretty lethal, it seems, because we dented the heck out of this gun safe. Look at this.
I was just expecting them to ricochet off.
Those are huge dents. And of course, like I guess, we hit our keypad, but it may still work. Let's see if that'll go back on there.
I mean, yeah, it's still being fired at terminal velocity, but
Oh, we're good.
Jesus.
Why is it smoking? What the heck? I guess that's just like drywall dust or something. Oh my gosh.
Holy
Look in there.
shit.
Right up here. All
And
of
you're
the
telling me that these things are supposed to be able to survive bullet shots? Dude, if these things can't even withstand golf balls without crumpling like this, how on earth is it going to survive gunshots?
electronic components back there are busted up. So
I mean, I suppose really they're not designed to be shot at. They're just designed to be unpenetrable by human hands.
some of the golf balls, and as you can see here,
And
the
more
punt gun
conventional
is
means.
pretty good at busting balls. These are absolutely destroyed. I cannot believe the devastation that these caused to that
Like,
safe.
A safe
And
is not a
after seeing
conventional
this,
bullet
I have
target.
decided that we definitely need to do some more testing in the future with golf ball shot and the punt gun. All right, we are going to take our second shot at the gun safe. And before we move on to things like double-aught buck and a 1-pound slug, we're going to hit this thing with something that's unique. These are called flechettes. They're basically...
Did anyone else who plays Escape from Tarkov just have a shiver run up their spine? Yeah, I did too.
metal darts, and I have a bunch of them packed into the punt gun, and we're going to see what kind of damage these would do to your gun safe. All right, we're ready to go, and if you like what we are doing today and you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you are already subscribed, make sure you hit that bell and turn on all the notifications so you don't miss out on new videos.
Wait, did you know that we have a Discord and a Twitch? No? Well, now you do. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you click those little links over there and be part of the fun? Just like the rest of us cool kids, you know what I'm saying?
Now, let's fire
I think this will do less than the concussive force of the, Yeah, I didn't think that would do anything. The golf balls... So, thermodynamics, ladies and gentlemen. The golf balls worked better because there was more surface area for the force of the kinetic force of the explosion to actually send them out. The Flechette are so small, and they get terminal velocity so much lower that they're designed for ripping and tearing flesh. So they're never going to be as fast or as impactful as like a solid ball that's designed to go in a cannon. I can imagine it probably tore off some paint. That's probably about it. Whoa, okay. I mean, Penetrating armor, no. But imagine if that was on your flesh.
Okay, we definitely hit it with so... Oh, dude! Some of these things are stuck in there. There's no way. Look, there's a tail.
Yeah, imagine getting hit by
There's a
that.
tail.
Rip your organs. Literally and
What?
figuratively.
Let's open this up and see if any made it all the way through. Oh, maybe not all the way through this. I definitely think some of those made it through the door because we've got some really good holes in this thing. There's a hole.
Yo,
Actually, here's our
nice
proof
hole.
right here. That just pulls right out of there.
That's like it's not so
Oh,
much
goodness.
the damage it does to the physical, but
Figure
how
it
much
out.
of a scary
You can
thing
see
is
right there,
that is to like
that Flechette
have as a
is
mental
stuck
image in your head as to what it can
inside
do
the
to
safe.
you.
I cannot
Like if that's what it does
get
to
that out
metal,
of the
imagine what
safe.
that'll do to your
That
organs.
took a lot of force to push that through that safe door. That is extremely impressive. So now it's time to move on to some things.
Bear
that
in
are
mind,
most
those are meant to go in a
likely gonna
normal
make it through
shotgun.
that door. We are now loaded up with some double-aught buck. A 12-gauge shotgun holds 9 pellets, while Fury here holds 120 pellets. I am very curious to see.
I don't think this is going to break the thing. Because really, what we're trying to maximize here is how much kinetic force we can impart on an object. The mass of the object helps as well. It's why the if the golf balls were just solid metal, they would have maintained that kinetic force much better. But because they were made up of like cement or whatever's inside of them, they hit the object, they break apart, and that kinetic force kind of dissipates much quicker. And the bigger the object they're firing, the more it's going to maintain that kinetic force of the explosion itself. So I think this is going to do some dents, but I don't think it's going to penetrate.
Just how
But they are
many
metal,
make
which
it
might
through that
compensate
door.
for that.
I really
over
wanna
the
watch
golf
these things
balls.
go off, but you don't want to take any chances when shooting metal. All right, here we go. Wow, that was loud.
Oh. So that's what I mean by kinetic force. A lot more of that kinetic energy was held in the metal balls because they didn't disintegrate upon hitting it. That's a lot of damage. Oh, jeez. Now imagine if those were golf ball sized. God, absolutely riddled.
It looks like almost all of those pellets hit the gun safe. And the gun safe absorbed all 25,000 foot-pounds of energy and just kicked it over. So
Science.
none of them seem to have made it through the safe except for maybe 1 or 2. But that doesn't matter. I'm still really impressed. I mean, we knocked over a gun safe. There's a ton of them on the ground.
Oh, that's so cool.
What
I
the
love
heck?
gun
Look at all these
science.
pieces of lead. Look at this. Look at all those.
So imagine how much energy is going to be behind the tungsten slug they're going to fire. If that's what kind of energies can be contained, if that kinetic force is that strong when it's dissipated amongst all the separate buck here, I can only imagine what the actual slug is going to do.
Our keypad is totally trashed. Our handle is loose. Okay. You had at least one make it through.
Oh, shit.
Right there. And,
Oh, damn.
I don't think we hit our guns. The guns still look great. The gun's fine, but
Poor
I've noticed
guns.
right here. it
They
looks
could have
like
had
a
plenty of
few
use
pellets
being
may
used as
have
bludgeoning
squeezed in.
devices still.
And right here we have a little chunk of lead. Oops. But you know, all in all, I'm pretty impressed with this safe. It's holding up quite well. Our guns are in great shape, but I don't know if they're gonna stay that way because I have something a little bit bigger to throw at this safe. So far, we have done a lot of damage to this safe, but we have been unsuccessful at making it into the safe or through the safe. But that's about to change, because right now, Fury is loaded up with a 1/4 pound of powder and a 1 pound ball, aka 7,000 grains. We are about to create a new access code for that safe. All right,
Damn right.
here we go.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Blow! Kablam! Kablooey! And other words used to describe big explosions. Why not put a sabot round in there as well while you're at it? Better yet, give this to the American military and they'll strap it to a gunship. Although, having watched Cursed Guns recently, my brain is wanting to see him strap like 9 of these together in a square pattern and fire them all at once. What it feels like after you've had Taco Bell. Good God! Holy moly! You just made a safe ussy. Notices your safe ussy. Ooh woo. That is...
Oh my God.
That's the kind of a gun, that's the kind of a round that isn't about killing a guy. It's about killing the guy behind the wall, and the guy behind that guy, and the guy behind the wall behind that guy, and the guys 5 meters down the road, and also sending a message to everyone within a 5-mile proximity.
Look at all the dust coming out of the safe. That was almost perfect. Right here. Look at this. That is a gigantic hole. I'm pretty sure I can fit all my fingers in there. Okay.
Okay, can someone like just play some sexy music to him doing that? I don't... You know, I didn't think I ever wanted to watch a man finger a safe before, but I've been turned on by weirder. God, somebody needs to stop the audacity that is my existence.
All my fingers in there. Okay.
Bow chicka bow wow?
You know what? No, I want to look at the back first. Oh, yep. Yep, looks like we made it through the safe. It's kind of weird though, those 2 holes.
Grandma! You had to... I told you to change your D-pens. What the hell? Now we gotta clean up the mess. When your safe needs a diaper.
Slug broke into 2 or something, but definitely made it through the safe. Now the question is, what do our guns look like?
So back shots? Back shots? Back shots?
Okay, moment of truth. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let you look first, and then I'll look, okay? How bad is it? Oh!
Well, 07 for those shotgun service. They served us well as target practice. Jesus.
Oh no! Oh wait! Oh gosh! Okay, I was deceived. I thought this was a piece of safe.
Good. Oh, whoa! That just hit square on. What the? Wow. Wow. At least you got some good firewood and a poking stick now.
Oh my gosh!
Congratulations.
Dude,
you went from having 3 shotguns to
this
7.
gun got whacked.
Because it's a gun that's been shot.
Look at it. It looks like an elephant's trunk now.
Local gun store will still charge you double the price for a unconventional weapon. It probably still fires, though.
Okay, well, one of your guns would be damaged. How
Yeah.
about this guy here?
The content restoration channels are looking at this going, can I get those? Can I get those? Can I get that?
He's damaged too. It's all busted up. Dang. Oh, okay. So what? No, that's definitely broken. What about the third gun though? It's looking good. The old 4 gauge. Still looking good.
I've
Really
always wanted a
glad
pump shotgun.
This one made it through.
I only ever owned
All right, anyways, let's
like,
look at the safe
break
here.
action
If you look
shotguns.
Right there, there's a lot of damage. And I think that is why we have multiple holes back
Well,
there.
there's your
We hit the
problem.
guns,
Your safe has a
and then
safe
that
ussy in
slug
it.
busted
You can't
up.
store
And I guess
guns in a
it
safe
pushed
with a
it
safe
back to the
ussy.
safe, along
Not
with
hygienic.
pieces of the guns. Here's the fore-end of that shotgun.
I think Phil Swift would have a
Dang.
very hard time fixing this.
Look at this. Just blew right through this thing. Well, I'm going to say that if you're trying to bust into a gun safe, a punt gun with a...
Well, we've seen what one full Sabo round does. What about two? Why not just send it home and dump the entire thing in a metal grinder? At least you get something useful out of it.
1 pound slug would definitely get you into it. It would make some sort of access point, but pretty much everything inside it is going to be turned to bits. Which, I mean, that's not good.
Hey, Kentucky, I know this took place before your workplace accident, but how about you stick your thumb in it? No? Or how about you just stick your thumb in me? Anyway.
Okay, I got to see something. Our keypad is all messed up. But these still seem like they will lock.
Oh my god, it actually still functions.
Okay, it's locked now. But now my question is, can I get it open with these keys? It comes with backup keys. Let's get a little spot right here.
Ah, smart.
Okay. It still opens. Okay.
I can see why the Winchesters were so rich.
Okay, well, you know what? It's gonna lock it. Still works. We're gonna shoot one more time.
Aw, but I
hit
wanted to see. I
right
wanted to
there.
see you shoot your load at least a few more
I'll
times.
just aim a little higher. I think there's a
Aw,
chance.
I
could
love
hit this
watching
right
people
here.
shoot their
Or maybe right
loads.
through there.
I'm only content when I've seen somebody shoot their
I'm just
load
trying to
multiple
come up with an
times.
excuse to shoot my punt gun one more time, okay? I'm shooting it again. Oh, okay. Let's get this thing aimed up one more time. Here we go. Holy cow.
Who needs dopamine when you've got a punt gun? Kablamo! Oh, did you see the sparks coming off of it? So we went from blowing out its ass to blowing out its spine. Jesus Christ. Look at the wood on the backstock. Oh my Christ. Shot through the heart and you're too safe. You give safes a bad name. Jesus.
Okay. Well, looks
Boys
like
and
my
their toys,
aim
am I
was
right?
true. Because I was aiming in between these two, and I thought, well, we'll split the difference. Maybe I'll hit this one. Maybe I'll hit this one. Nope. Exactly where I was aiming. Knocked off one of our handles.
It
Hit a
probably still works
big
and everything.
hole. Okay. Yep. You should have a look too. Take a look in there. You can see right
I see
through that thing.
daylight.
Look at this back here. That is nuts. Look at like petaled open like a spring
That is some Looney
flower.
Tunes kind of
And then,
crap right there.
Looks like we hit our berm right here. Okay. It looks like we went through this railroad tie and then it just kind of scooted over here and there is the
Oh
slug.
shit.
I bet that's hot.
Damn.
Yeah, it's hot, but oh! Okay, it's hotter than I thought it was. Look at all this weight it retained. That is still a huge lead ball. So we're locked.
Let it work, please. Guys, if this safe...
No.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
Dang.
busted.
Let's try again. Come on, baby. Up, up, up. Oh, no, it's
You know what? If this safe can take multiple tungsten slugs to the face and still function, then what's your excuse, huh?
broken. Dang it. I didn't manage to hit the handle or the keypad, but we did manage to disable the safe. Like, it's not opening anymore. But that's okay, because you can just fish your guns out through these giant holes. Again, a big thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget you can play it on Xbox, PlayStation. Really hope that you all enjoyed today's video. A lot of work goes into these punt gun videos. I love filming them, and I hope you love watching them.
Yeah.
If you did enjoy it,
It's honestly,
be sure
like,
to
this
give it a
guy's
like.
stuff has become a
If you're not
highlight of
subscribed
what
to
my
Kentucky
reactionary
Ballistics,
stuff.
be
I
sure to
hope
hit
you
that
guys like the
subscribe
stuff as
button.
well.
You can also check me out on Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt.
Jesus Christ. It's even more absurd looking him actually hold the thing like
And
that.
as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next.
Oh, that's the biggest fucking cannon I've ever seen, and it's getting me riled up. Mr. Kentucky Ballistics, you can send that to my postal box at your earliest discretion. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed this bitch with a cannon, I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Bye-bye.